Typically, we're talking, $100. So $99.99. Now, it is a smartwatch. I love it. It's brilliant because the face on it is absolutely huge. So yes, you can read it, but you can design your own face if you'd like to. It's got features that you find only in some of the most expensive smartwatches out there. And tonight, we're doing this for $29.99. Now, how do you choose? It's actually a couple steps. So let's begin. You start off, do you want the black, rose, or silver band or exterior right here? So you'll see the black exterior right here. This is going to be your rose gold, and that's going to be your silver. Okay, so you're choosing that. Everyone gets two black straps, one's silicone and one's going to be a black leather strap. Then you're just picking what is the other strap color you want. So you're going to pick, do I want another black one, or do I want to get the, what are we calling this one? I guess this is the pink. No, it's not. That's the purple. That's going to be the blue, and that's going to be your pink on the end. I got it right. So you got lots of options. It's basically going to fit everybody because they're a buckle style. Hi, Julie Truster.
Hi. The pink looks good on you.
I put the pink on. It's
yes.
really pink. I couldn't get over tonight what this value is.
Oh my gosh,
This is typically $100. And guys, this is incredible, Jules, because it does everything and then some that very expensive smartwatches do out there.
Exactly, yes. So it does all of your all your fitness tracking, your steps, your calories, your heart rate, but it does so much more. And it's also the largest screen that we've ever done. So I want you to see that it's a 2-inch screen, light, nice, bright, big. And then watch this. Remember I told you how you just swipe over and it will automatically go into reading your blood pressure. And look how big it is. So instead of sitting at the drugstore doing it or buying a blood pressure cuff, you can do it right on board, and it's nice and big. It tracks everything in the app, and it's so simple and easy to use. So you can see right there, it also tells you your maximum and your minimum. That's my heart rate. My maximum was 113 probably right before I came on here. And then it also tracks your sleep, which is huge. Now, the reason why it doesn't have anything here is because I haven't slept tonight. It reset at midnight, but you can go in the app and I'll show you what it did last night. Okay. So it tracks everything over time. One button, so simple and easy to use. Nice and bright. And then watch this. Look at this. All of these different modes. There's your sleep. It has over 100 different activities, your heart rate. You can make and take your phone calls. You can get your text notifications. You can set it to where if you want to go for a walk outside or versus a treadmill, you can go in your exercise modes and do that. Here's your blood oxygen if you want to measure that. And we know the importance of, and did you notice I didn't even have to tap it?
It's amazing.
It automatically goes, and look how bright it is. So remember during COVID, you had to buy a separate little device that would measure that. And we know the importance of our blood oxygen. So that's right on board too. At this price, typically with Letsfit, which by the way is HSN's #1 smartwatch brand, typically we sell it in a 2-pack.
Right.
So it's very rare that we do this single.
And I loved it single too, because like many of you might have picked it up in the 2-pack, but you're like, oh, I just want one. Okay, I don't need 2 of these. It's the perfect night to be able to pick it up. There's so many things. I hope someone's going to give us a ring, because the fact that you can answer and take calls and make calls is so cool on this. Also, it has AI voice assist, so I know you'll get into that as well, which is very cool. Is anybody going to give us a ringy-ding? Did we set that up? We did not?
We did.
Yes, we did not? No. I thought you were going to have...
I was going to have my daughter. I forgot that it's
well, the crew members all have...
We'll have them call.
Okay.
We'll have someone call.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay, only because it's one of the coolest features ever. You guys, if you're in the grocery store and your handbag, your phone's in your handbag, and all of a sudden your phone rings, how many of us have to stop, put stuff down, dig into our phone, dig into our purse to get our phone out to answer the phone call?
Exactly.
The first time you answer the phone call on your wrist, it's a whole new ball game. It's so much fun, and you're walking there going, yes, honey, what do you need? Okay, sure, I can get that for you. Okay, great, and you can hang up. So it's really amazing that it has that technology. And that's one of the features that I love the most, is the convenience of grabbing those phone calls and talking to people on your phone.
Yes, so Marty, our sales manager, he called me tonight, and I'm unpacking. My place right now is a disaster. I'm a mess. I've got luggage, I've got all kinds of stuff everywhere. I had an entire conversation with our sales manager, Marty, on my phone, and I told him.
You mean on your watch?
Yes, I'm sorry, on my watch, because I couldn't find my phone. So, and that happens all day.
Isn't that the most convenient thing, though.
It's so, and when you see people, they're talking like this. If you're in the grocery store, I always see people doing this. They're talking right into their watch. You can have your phone buried at the bottom of your purse. You can have an entire conversation. I did it tonight with Marty, and he goes, well, thank goodness you're not on air, because he's called me before when I'm on air. In fact, he always seems to call me when I'm on air. But
Marty,
were joking.
tonight we need you to call her.
Right, we need to.
If you're watching Marty, call her, please.
But I want you to see, this is the largest screen that we've ever done. It's so simple and easy. Right there, you turn it on, you can see whichever one you mode. Did you notice how when I was switching through the modes, which if you want to put your own personal photo on of your kids or your grandkids, you can do that. But look how big it is. To me, it's the easiest one to read. It tells you the time, your steps are right on board, the date. You can see where I'm connected. Also, you can get one button here. When you swipe up, you can get your text. There's Marty. You can get your text messages.
So I can see my text messages on here as well.
And you get your text.
That is so cool.
Now, if you don't want your phone calls or if you don't want your text messages, because sometimes you just want to detach a little bit and you don't want to be distracted, you can go in the app and turn that off if you want to. This is one of the newer features that I love. You just swipe over and it automatically goes into your heart rate mode. And you can see, you don't have to do a thing. You don't have to push any buttons. It is so simple and easy to use. Now I'll show you the app. It uses Bluetooth technology. So when you get it home, you're going to scan the app and then everything is on here. Now, the great thing about this, and especially with your sleep, is the tracking, because it tracks everything over time. So you can see, here's my summary. It'll sync, and again, it uses Bluetooth, so it's very simple. You get your steps, how many hours you were active, if you did your heart rate, but down here, this is where you can go in depth. This is heart rate, your resting heart rate, which is great to know. Now, there's your sleep. 8 hours and 9 minutes. That was last night, and then it tracks it over time. So you can see, and look how bright it is. It's really simple and easy to read and understand. And then there's your blood oxygen. It even monitors your stress levels. You can put your weight in if you want. Very, very simple and easy. And then you can go into all your data. If you want to turn off your notifications, whatever you may want to do, you can go into that. So really into your settings. Really, really simple and easy to use.
All right, so let me give you an update, guys. All right, so Brian, most popular, how are we doing here? I'm going to guess the rose gold. Oh, without the doubt. Okay, so he says the rose gold is the most popular. So let me kind of break it down for you. Here's what you're doing. You're going to do, okay, what do I want my case color? So the outer rim, what color do I want? Do you want black, rose gold, or do you want to do the silver? That's your first choice. Then what you're choosing is, what band colors do I want? Now, every single person, you're going to get a couple bands with this. You get 2 extra bands, and one's going to be a black one in the sport band, and then you're going to get a genuine leather band. So everybody's going to get, with whatever you choose, you're all getting these 2 to go with it. So you begin with having 2 black bands included. Then all you choose is, what other band would I like, if you want some variety. So you can choose, do I want another black band, or do I want to do the purple? Do I want to do the navy band, or do I want to do the pink band? I'm wearing the pink band. So that is an exclusive configuration. And the things that make this so unique, this is why I love it. Number one, if you have a smartwatch and you spend a fortune for it, unfortunately, you have to plug that baby in every single night to recharge it. That's why I think the sleep mode on some other very famous smartwatches out there is a bunch of baloney. Because if you take it off every night, because you have to charge it, and you have to take it off and charge it every single night, how are you going to track your sleep mode? So it's useless for sleep mode. On that same exact, very expensive watch, you can take and make phone calls. Guess what? You can do it with this. On that same watch, you can tell it to do things like add something to my calendar. Guess what? You can do that with this, because it's got AI assist built in. On that same very expensive watch, it does some other stuff, including the sports and all that, but not at $29.99.
Is that crazy?
Oh my gosh. I mean, even if you just wanted it for a big, bold, really fun watch to wear, just to see the time clearly without having to put your readers on, get it for that. And then later on, when you kind of want to increase and explore more, but I'll tell you, the first time, I'm sorry, I'm going to go back to it, first time you make and take that phone call, you're going to be like, okay, this is one of the greatest things. When you're not trying to dig for your phone, or you're in the next room and all of a sudden you go, I hear my phone ringing, and you go, oh yeah, that's right. I have to sometimes go, oh, that's right, I can answer it on my wrist. It's amazing.
Yeah,
absolutely
isn't
amazing.
that amazing? We'll get a phone call in just a second.
Yes.
But I want to show you too how simple and easy it is to charge it. So it has a magnetic charge. Have we talked about the charge time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's up to 7 days. And again, this is the one that you want to wear. You want to wear it to bed. Yep. It's lightweight, it weighs 1 ounce, but you just charge it like this. It charges in less than an hour. It comes with the cable. You just plug it in. Very, very simple and easy to use. And you know that $200 watch, that $300 watch out there, you have to charge it every single night. So to have a battery life of up to 7 days is unheard of. So again, if you want to sleep in this, it's lightweight, it's simple and easy. You put it on, you don't even know it's on. It weighs 1 ounce. And again, it's our largest screen on there. Now I think we're going to get a phone call.
Let's get a little
in just
call.
a minute.
Yay!
I want you to hear how crystal clear the audio is. We'll get a phone call in just a second here. And if you don't want your phone calls, you can shut off all of your notifications. You can shut your text messages off.
Oh, okay. So you can adjust that how
exactly.
to your.
You can go in your settings and you can completely customize everything.
By the way, while we're waiting on the call, the black with the black bezel is the most popular.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Okay.
So, very unisex, very easy to wear. I absolutely adore that it is big.
I love it.
As it is. I mean, you can really, like, even when you go to the heart monitor, you can really read that, guys. It's not like you have to grab anything. I don't have to grab my glasses anymore. I'm so happy about. Even getting text messages are nice and big on there too.
Yes.
So you've got a lot of. It's just fascinating that we can offer this kind of technology at this price point. Typically, and this is a big deal. Typically, this is $99.99. I do want to add one more element. I'll do that in a second.
Okay, you can decide to answer it or not. I'm going to answer it. Hello?
Hello, Julie. How are you? This is Brian, your producer.
Hey, Brian. How are you? I didn't know who was going to be calling me. But I want you to hear how crystal clear Brian's voice is.
And can you show him the screen at the same time?
Yeah, I'll show you the screen.
It's going to be upside down, but it'll be all right.
Crystal clear on my end as well.
Okay, perfect. I had you know Marty, right? I had an entire conversation with Marty tonight in my watch. It was very funny. But the great thing about it is you can decide if you want to take that call or not. And the great thing, too, is your phone can be buried. I lost my phone earlier. I couldn't find it. I knew Marty was going to be calling me. And so I was walking around like this. I'm walking around talking.
Isn't that amazing, the freedom you have from it? We got to say goodbye to him, too. And you can hang up on the people, too, if you want to.
And
there
then you
go.
just hang up.
I'm not kidding you. Even if you used just to tell the time and take a phone call and talk to people, it's 100% worth the $29.99. It really, truly is.
Just that feature.
I'm not kidding you. It really is so. Like, you'll be at the soccer field and the phone will ring, and again, it's in my purse, and I'm trying to dig around. No, you just lift your arm. I'll tell you when I love it the most is at the grocery store, because you're grabbing stuff and you got your purse shoved down somewhere in the cart, and you just answer on your wrist and you go, oh yeah, great, honey, that's fine. There's just an amazing amount of freedom to getting this, and we have it at the best price we've done. Typically, we sell a 2-pack, and it's going to sell for a lot more, obviously, than this. This normally is $100, and the one other thing I wanted to add, we have free shipping on this tonight, too.
Awesome.
So not only are you saving $70 off our regular HSN price, add the free shipping to it as well, so now you're saving even more money. But here's what I want you to do. If you want the all-black story right here, that is by far outselling every other option. Oh, it is. Okay, and now, from what I understand from my producer, Brian, it's now the most limited. It's sleek. It's beautiful. Maybe you want to buy this as a gift.
Too.
Oh, very unisex.
Yeah.
If you want to buy this as a gift for somebody, maybe it's for your partner who's maybe decided they're going to take more steps and want to track that. But like I said, if you just bought it to be a really great watch, and you bought it maybe to see your text messages, because again, no digging for your phone anymore. And plus, when you go to take that phone call, the first one you take, you're going to go, oh, this $29, are you kidding me?
Right, and it's loud. You can hear on there. Okay, the other thing, do you ever lose your phone? Look at this. This is a feature that's, there's my phone. It's ringing my phone. Is that crazy?
That's
How many
great.
times do you lose your phone every day?
Always.
Every single day.
I'm always
Now-
like, where in the world did I put my phone?
Exactly. Now, if you lose your watch, you can go in the app and you can actually ring the watch. The watch will start beeping too. So it works both ways.
That's
I
so
love
smart.
it. And the reason why we're bringing up these features is because typically a lot of these exact same features are on that $300 watch.
Yep, sure.
And the thing I love about this is so simple and easy to use. And with the nice, it's a 2-inch screen.
Oh, sure, I'm
It's-
setting the alarm. Like if you want to set
Yep,
your alarm.
and you can set an alarm. It has a stopwatch on it. It has a timer. There's your AI.
So let's say you're
there's-
baking something in the kitchen and it's in the oven and you know the turkey's got to be in there for a couple hours. Set the timer, go about, having fun. You know how sometimes people have to hover in the kitchen waiting for something to go, like the timer to go off. Do it on your watch, go do whatever you're going to do, and then it goes off on your watch and you go in, take turkey out.
Exactly. That's perfect.
I just
Now-
love all these practical applications.
I know. Okay, the one thing I love is weather, and it knows exactly where you are. Look at you can get your entire weather forecast on here.
Big,
I
too,
love this
big.
for the entire week. Yes, and it's big. I set yours up, by the way, for the Westchester.
Oh, you did?
I did. So if you go to
Our
weather.
new home.
So let me show you how easy it is. There's one button. That's your home screen. Okay, and you can change that up if you want to. You can go in the app, and there's tons more if you want to change your face, or you can customize it. But if you swipe this way, over here.
Like this way.
Yep, that
Oh,
way right
cool.
there. And
Okay.
then scroll down to weather. Look how easy this is.
Oh,
Oops,
that's
I went
really
over. I
easy.
went the wrong. Let's see. Let me find weather. There's weather, and then look at that. You can get your entire weather forecast for the
awesome.
week. And it knows where you are, so if you change cities or locations, it knows. Isn't that crazy?
There we go. It's
There you
64
go.
degrees here in
Yes.
Pennsylvania, HSN PA, right there at 64 degrees. Look at that. And again, notice how big that darn screen is. Like I can
know.
actually really, really see it, which I love. And it's easy to operate. There's so many cool things you can do with it. Oh, there's the extended forecast for me.
Yep.
Thank God it's getting cooler because it was crazy hot. But here's the thing. Like I said, if you just bought it to have a really, really nice, very visible, easy to read watch, and then you answered that first phone call, I promise you, if you answer that first phone call and you're not blown away by it, I want you to send it back. If
Yeah.
that's the only thing you use it for is the convenience of that, and you're not blown away, send it back. At 29, I do not remember ever doing a Let's Fit at $29.99.
I know, it's just, and it's
And
HSN's #1 smartwatch band just here, or brand, just here at HSN. We've sold over 500,000, and we don't do singles a lot. We usually do the 2-pack.
And you know what else we're doing tonight? Since you presented it, it's only been a couple airings, already over 5,000 have now been ordered.
Wow.
Yeah, so again, the black's the most popular, and you're just doing the exterior color of the watch itself, then you're doing your band colors, so that's really easy to figure it out. So there you go. All right, Miss Jules, she's hanging out with me a little longer. Okay, this next item, I have to tell you, I think, and we talk a lot about, because, well, if you're not familiar, we recently moved up from Florida. A whole bunch of us are all either moved, as of many of you yesterday, some of us a month ago, we're all moving up from Florida. And the one thing